Welcome everyone. My name is Nader, and today I'm going to be talking about Apish Box Games, the studio that I've made with a friend of mine, which has been around for 2-3 years now. We have worked on a couple of games before we made our own game, which was Confined Domain System. And after that, my friend, due to personal reasons, left, and I had to make other games, which were fun to make. But most importantly, our first game was Confined Domain System, which was a basic game with no story, and it was a bit of hit and miss. It didn't have many reviews or response that we thought we would have, but it was okay. I guess my first single game was a short psychological horror game Envy, which followed the story of a protagonist who suffered from anxieties and depression. And this game wasn't great success either. The next 3 games which I've made have been for the game jam, which means I had to make those games in a specific amount of time. After that, I made another game, another single one, which was Opacity. Now, Opacity was a Blender game engine project, which didn't have much of a popularity either, and after that, I started making games which were mostly game jam games. Again, it was my project Dim, which was made in PowerPoint, and it was my other project Restless, which was also made in PowerPoint. Now, the difference between Restless and Dim was that Restless had more story to it, and the theme of the game jam was nightmares, and I've been planning to make a game which was kind of answer the questions like survey, and it would implement the jump scares and subtlety. But the best game that I've made since then, so far, is Vachi. Vachi was published 3 days ago, yes, and it has been played by many YouTubers. They posted their reviews, and most of them have been great. There are parts of the game that didn't work so well. Their movement and physics and bugs, some lag here and there. But generally, the response of this project has been great. Even if you go to the main itch.io page and we go to horror game page and we scroll down to the popular, and here is my game. I'm very proud of my game, even though it has many issues that I have to fix, and I will. But the main reason I'm making this is because I wanted to say I am glad and thankful for all this feedback and for all my subscribers. Because without them, I couldn't have made those projects, I couldn't have been inspired. And recently, I've been playing horror games, indie horror games, and one of the games that I've made was striked. I had a copyright strike, and I could not go against it, even though I didn't know that the game had the copyright issues. Anyways, that game was really, really bad, and since then I haven't been posting any games. But that accident made me think about the reason why I created the channel and why I created the game page and the studio, because I think it's more important to make something original that you have and you own and it's yours, and see the feedback and the impact it has on general gaming community rather than playing games. Of course, that doesn't mean I will not play games, or actually, I had a question to the subscribers, the old ones and the new ones, if they're listening. Would it be interesting more if I made the reviews of the games that I play rather than showing the playthroughs, the non-commentary playthroughs? Just comment down below if you think that that's a good idea. Anyways, yes, now I will be making more projects. I will be working more with the horror game genre, and basically not only horror game, I can make other games too if I really get into it. And generally all this is because I want to thank my subscribers. I want to thank all those people who had my back for feedback, very critical feedback, and I'm very happy because some of my games haven't been reviewed. As you can see, some of the single ones, there has been only 1 or 2 reviews, and some of them didn't have any comments. And to see that my game is not only popular on the popular page, but it also has great response, I'm really happy for it. I'm really happy. I'm really glad. I want to thank my partner who was with me and who inspired me to start our first project, which I kind of want to remake and publish it as something new. Anyways, I'm happy, I'm glad, and I'm thankful, and that's all I wanted to say. I hope to see you soon. I'll be making more videos, and if you can comment down below what type of videos do you want to see, and if you want me to go and review any of my single games, the stories behind them, feel free to comment down below and to ask questions. But generally, thank you. Thank you very much, and have a good day.